Dodger Stadium. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Roki Sasaki. How about a report on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And now it's going to be Javier Baez. And that's through there for a strike. And the 2025 season is off and running.
First pitch, 4-10.
Well, we call that key-hurting. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Andy Ibanez will hit next. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the right-hander deals.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in the lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now here is Matt Vierling, and ball 1. And the 1-0. Just
Ball
missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul out of play. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, catcher, Jake Rogers.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
1-1.
That was straight queso right there.
And that
That's
misses. And it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for Detroit, Justin Henry Malloy, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here in L.A., on the hill here today, Alex Cobb. What do we need to know here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Young makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boo. For a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch is downstairs. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 from L.A. coming up on the show. 0-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Sasaki back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. A little bit low. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses.
Inside, ball
It's
2.
2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Full count.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jace Young, the next to hit. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now Gleyber Torres. That missed
Ball 1,
inside.
no strike.
Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So here's Baez now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Young rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Relay throw home.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Foul ball. That one hammered left field. Conforto going back on this one. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So up next, Matt Vierling. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. And that's down and away. Jake Rogers waiting to hit for Detroit. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Sasaki. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Cobb goes 6 feet 3 inches 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2006. And that's in the dirt. And now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. This one in the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Too low, and it's ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
Batting 7.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Foul ball there.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Right through there for a strike. That one to first. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Muncy comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that one hit to first, fired to second, and a run scores on the double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And next for L.A., Andy Pages. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Just off the inside edge. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. So 2 runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and here is Jake Rogers. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Roki.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy. And that's a strike.
All ones the count.
That just misses. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
We got a full count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's ball 4.
That's in. Ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. Swinging a foul straight back. Pulls that one foul.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Malloy leads off first with 1 away. That's off the inside corner.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now a chance for Spencer Torkelson. Walked his first time. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. a bounce right side. To second, Rojas, third out. Tigers lead one, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. That one outside, and that's ball one. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First time up was a pop out. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Tying run is at first here on opening day. Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1. In the dirt, and the runner holds.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's outside.
On this count, runner not known for speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, could be 2. Ibanez to second, on to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Will Smith to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in for a strike. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Bounce to the right. Ibanez throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And the batter now, Jace Young. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Here's Gleyber Torres. RBI single his last time up. Chopped left side. On to Hernandez. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting,
This
shortstop.
is important. If he can go
Javier
1, 2,
Baez.
3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Baez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground, right side, Ibanez. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Andy Ibanez. Ibanez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Vesia also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2 is the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Rojas with the throw to first. That's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Cobb back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw on to Torkelson, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Andy
Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's 2 for 2. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. The Dodgers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering down in the dirt. This to third. Throws across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Shohei Ohtani, ready to make his season debut.
Shohei Ohtani.
Now the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And he chases that one below the zone. 0-2. And now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering misses down and away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And up next for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's outside. Ball 1. Ohtani, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Gonna count 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first
2 outs,
baseman,
base is empty.
Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
Hey. 0-1.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, right
And
fielder,
now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one down the line, and that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Edge in his zone for a strike. 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Laser, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 3-3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Muncy on his horse around third. Now a relay to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alex Cobb is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Reese
Detroit.
Olson taking over on the
Number
mound.
45.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Michael Conforto. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there. Rebbia also throwing. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. just misses with that one. Miguel Rojas up next for the Dodgers. 3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Tigers 3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Headed towards the corner, Conforto. A long run for this one. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball. That one missed. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. Score holds at 4-3. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Pajes in the box again, takes a strike. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Rojas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the corner for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nobody out. Runner at first. and delivers outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed. One-run game, one out, one on. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
The changeup missing. Ball 3. On the ground to first, could be 2. Torkelson over to second, and yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Tigers 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dustin May.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Andy Ibanez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's outside, and that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Sauer, the right-hander, also getting loose. In the air out towards right center. Hernandez ranging after it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Matt
So
Vierling.
digging in, Matt Vierling. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. 1 for 3. Up and in, 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Man at second.
Ball. That's inside.
Good job to fight that one off. That just misses, and the count's full. Justin Henry Malloy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. May delivers. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
And next to hit for Detroit, Justin Henry Malloy. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swung on, belted. Conforto gives chase, long run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering as the pinch runner, Parker Meadows. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And the batter now, Wenzel Perez. That clips the corner. Two down, go-ahead run at scoring position. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
May fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away. Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one way outside. full count now. Spencer Torkelson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. On to Hernandez. They limit the damage here. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. So coming into the game now on defense, Parker Meadows. He'll be out in left field.
Number 22.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brennan Hanafy.
Now pitching for Detroit. Number 75. Brennan Hanafy.
And now Tommy Edman.
The Dodgers. Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a chopper out to short. Baez fires over to first. And they get the out on Smith. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Terry Carpenter.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here, trying to untie this ball game.
May back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Four in the 9th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fastball is outside. May comes set. And fouled off. Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2. Jace Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Tied at 4. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Now, Jace Young. And that is out of play. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side. Edmonds slings to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Just off the inside edge. Late swing fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And he swings over the top there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. That's to third. Muncy tosses across the first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 4-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Brant Herter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now into the game, Colt Keith. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here comes Max Muncy. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Just missed.
That's inside.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. That one missing inside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Kike Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. A swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Enrique Hernandez. Ground ball left side. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Perez makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner. So we are off to extra innings. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching.
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Go ahead run on base. Javier Baez digs in now. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 6-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out upstairs. And that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 86 appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Trying it, a hard-throwing right-hander up as well. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
Matt Vierling.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. High fly ball out to center field. Pajes makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Tigers 6 and the Dodgers 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Bo Brisky. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 4.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rojas getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball inside.
The shortstop takes the ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mookie
Number
Betts.
50.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
And the first offering is not close. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, right side. Mookie retired, 2 down.
Now batting, number 5.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Conforto on third with 2 out. And that's downstairs. 1-1. The tying run at the plate. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.